Should you as a manager or a boss be friends with your employees? This is a question I come across whenever I am training managers. Well, I would say it's a yes and no answer. Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory places the sense of belonging right up there, with some of our most basic needs that include acceptance, trust, and love. Hence, you can't avoid it. We are human beings, and humans by nature are relational. We thrive when we are in a relationship. We are not an island. Even the loneliest person has a cat, a dog, a tree, or even a cow that he or she talks to. A study in the US shows that companies enjoy higher profitability and even customer loyalty when friendships among colleagues is common. The question or the puzzle then is, how then do you navigate the fine line of being a friend who also must set boundaries as a boss? My number one tip on how you can approach this issue is don't close the line. You can be amicable with your team to encourage communication and to motivate them. But if you start to approach them as friends, you will automatically be closer to some than others. And what will happen is that the others, they'll start questioning your decision, and mostly they will accuse you of playing favorites. You should maintain a safe distance. Not closing the line helps you to make decisions that are based on performance and not feelings. The boss, employee, and friend-friend relationships are very different in their essence. What do I mean? Friends are equals, while the boss is by definition the superior. You may think that you can get more out of your team if they're also your friends. But remember that ultimately, you are in a leadership role and are responsible for all decisions. Where friends can disagree and choose not to go the same route, as management, you need to be able to discipline your employees. Something that is very difficult if they are also your friends. And also, remember that you are privy to more information than your employees. With that said, avoid the need to share too much information with the employees. Get yourself someone outside your work environment that you can talk to should you need further insight into a situation you are facing at the workplace. This will give you an upper hand in every situation and help you maintain your respect as the boss. My other tip for you is that you should be okay with not being liked. You're not always going to be popular, and that is something that you have to accept so long as you're a leader or a manager. Whether you like it or not, there are some people who will always have an issue with the decisions that you make. Resolve conflict where you can, but always remember that it's up to you to make the tough decisions. I'm not saying you become this bossy control freak with no feelings to your employees, but rather get to know individual team members and approach them in a cordial manner. And yet, at the back of your mind, always remember that your first job is to be a boss, not friends with your employees. Being a boss means at times you'll be a shoulder to lean on or to cry on for your employee. Another time a mentor, and yet another time you'll be there disciplining an employee. When you play all these roles, then make sure you are able to find the balance. And yes, just as we elect our politicians based on how we like them, it's not different in the workplace. Be friendly, be approachable, and a good person to work for, while maintaining appropriate professional boundaries. You'll achieve the right friendliness with your team and achieve company goals. Always remember, you should aim to be friendly enough for your employees to like you, but not too friendly for employees to consider you a drinking buddy. You are still the boss.